Hello everyone, Railgan here again with another ZvT. Today we're having a look at the game that I played against the GM Terran Barcode. And today I want to talk a little bit more about the Hydralisk in ZvT, or well, maybe the Hydralisk in general, but it's mostly focused on the ZvT matchup because we're going to have a look at another game where I go for pretty much pure Hydralisk and absolutely demolish my opponent with the power of upgrades. Now, you heard me right, I'm going to go for pure Hydralisk against a Bio-Terran, and to any of you who don't know how that works, I once published a guide on it on Spawning Tool. It's very easy to play and very hard to hold. The only way to really beat the build from my experience is to go for many tanks, but usually that's not what people do. So the reason why I'm going for this build is because I scouted the barracks here with a reactor and no factory near it, so he's not going to go Hellions immediately. But what he will do is play a lot of Marines, and most likely the 16 Marine drop, given that he has a tech lab on that barracks. My response is a pretty quick evolution chamber, so I can go for the fast +1 carapace upgrade. And then I'm just droning up. So right now all that's really happening is a lot of droning, lost an overlord here and there. He's pushing around with Marines a bit, being active on the map like a good Terran. Does not know any kind of fear. Pushes quite far in fact. And then once around 5 minutes all the Marines are in front of my base and he's ready to attack me. But +1 carapace didn't quite finish because he hit a pretty good timing. It's still pretty easy for me to push him back, almost sniped that medivac, and we are going for the +2 carapace and +1 missile tech upgrade. And the goal for me is to just hit a really hard timing with that. I only now start my third base, and my opponent is actually not going to start a third base at all this game. He's going to go pure bio. So this right here is kind of a risky point in the game because I didn't realize that he was going to play it so aggressively. So I don't really have anything at home to defend besides a couple of queens, but what I do have is one upgrade advantage that's going to help me a ton here. Some clutch transfuses, trying to micro the Hydralisks back because the Hydras are what is doing the DPS and the Hydras are what he will want to kill. Eventually he kills, I think, let me actually check, right, I think it was 4 Hydras. Yeah, I killed 4 Hydras, and I mean, he already lost a lot of units as well. You will look at this and say, well, Railgan, you just lost a lot more than your opponent. I mean, I lost 5 queens, but it's mostly because I made mistakes, right? What I'm doing right now is just pure Hydra, and then with the minerals that I'll have left over, I think I'll make some drones. So right here, a small little attack. It doesn't really have that many units left, and as I said, I'm already up on upgrade. He only has a couple Marines here, so he doesn't have quite enough DPS to kill the Hydras and has to go home. Supply wise we are even, units lost wise he is still ahead statistically. And he's playing a 2 base all in, so right here I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of units. That's when I realized, well, this is most likely very committed from him. So what I do is I go straight on home. I lost a couple Hydras there for free, more or less for free, but right here he is a little bit slow. So I'm able to go in, snipe that one medivac, and at least get some damage done. Now the thing is, my upgrade's finished. If you check the +1, +2, I'm now droning a little bit because I have some spare minerals, and then we're just going to go in, F2A move, and kill his entire army. Let's have another quick look at that fight before we leave this replay. So right now I don't, like, my army is not that scary, right? You can say I have 17 Hydras, but the thing is that the Hydralisks have an upgrade advantage, and an upgrade advantage means that the Marines do 1 less damage per shot and Marines fire pretty quickly. Actually I have a 2 upgrade advantage right now, a 3 upgrade advantage even, because I have +2 armor upgrades and 1 missile upgrade, so his units, excuse me, really do no damage to mine. And that's the power of upgrades, and that's why upgrades are so very important. Then you get told you play incorrectly, or as I'd say, he plays so shitty. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye!